It is Rachel here from 7 and All, and today I have a small homeschool haul that I wanted to share with you. So I'm going to show you some new books that I got to use with my toddler in the coming months as we're getting up to kind of preschool level, and I think we'll have a lot of fun with these books. So I wanted to show them to you and see if you've used these or what you've heard about them, and see if this might be something interesting to use in your homeschool as well. Okay, I'll show them to you now. As close to the outside as I can get. I'm here on the balcony above the parking lot because we're not allowed to go outside right now, but I miss the sunshine, so I wanted to show you. These are the new books we bought from an online local retailer, but they are available on Amazon as well, and I will link them below in the description if you think that they look interesting or something you might use with your preschooler. These are all the Montessori Method, I guess, brand or series by the same author, by the same illustrator. Got a whole bunch of workbooks. So we got the garden, animals, the human body, at home, shapes, farm, colors, and numbers. I don't think this is the whole series, but it was all that were available on the website when we were purchasing. And then we also got a couple of these little activity kits: numbers, feelings, animals, and shapes. So I'll show you what they look like inside. You'll notice we got a lot of basically the same kind of thing, and this is because for Christmas I had picked up 2 of these little just activity books for my son as like stocking stuffers, because I saw them in a local bookstore and they were very inexpensive. So I got them, but then I just really loved them. We're having a lot of fun. They seem to be really well designed inside, and I appreciated that, because sometimes I feel like it's hard to find just a very low level young sticker book that doesn't seem stupid and has just a very beautiful design to them. So I was excited to find some more since we can't go shopping in bookstores right now. I did just bought them online, basically everything that the online bookstore had of this particular series. So I'll give you a look inside some of the different books. This is the garden book. So we're starting with some animals in the garden. And my son is really into animals right now. So I think this will be fun. And I love just some of the different kind of clever and creative activities they have. Here we look at just some illustrations of different types of bees or wasps or hornets. And then we get a closer look at some of their body parts. We look at the different types of nests that you might expect for a hornet or a bee. Counting with ladybugs. This is very low level, preschool type of activity. We have an activity here for finding some natural kind of leaf, like, I don't know, maybe on one of these, since we can't go outside right now, and tracing it on here. We can have a pond. What lives in the pond? So there's stickers in the back of the book that go with some of the pages, but not all the pages are sticker pages. I really like this, different kinds of trees. So I like the idea of not just tree, but let's start associating and let's start learning the real names of different kinds of trees, different kinds of plants and animals, not just lumping them all together. Different shades of red. Butterflies with their real names. We have stickers to match the halves of different butterflies. So this is the garden book. I think that's really neat. Animals I'm excited about. As I mentioned, he loves animals. And they have different types of activities throughout. One thing I like is that a lot of the books include figures like this along the theme of whatever you're using, that they say you can cut out and paste them onto cardboard to use them to play with. We will probably cut them out and laminate them. So they've got different animals throughout, and we can laminate the names either separately or onto the back, depending on how we want to use them. This is a cool activity. I don't know, we might cut this out and turn it into a matching activity as well, because you're supposed to match the different foods that an animal would eat. And I like that idea of just building reasoning skills. I think it's really cool to have these workbooks that then you can jump. Ooh, animal prints. Oh, that's always so fun. These workbooks that then you can just jump off into other activities from. This is one of the more advanced ones. I think I would use this later. And I definitely wouldn't be like going through all these books at the same time. Probably will just do one at a time gradually, because my son is very young. But the human body's a bit more on the advanced side. But I think this is so cool. Like with a preschooler, just go ahead and talk about the frontal lobe and parietal lobe, temporal lobe, cerebellum, like parts of the brain. Ooh, different kinds of eyes that you might see in nature, and the eyes of a human. Ears, we're moving on to ears. Hearing. Nose and mouth. Ooh, taste. I mean, look at that. Isn't that awesome? I don't know. Just kind of nerding out over this. A real heart drawing. We have at home. So I think this goes through basically different rooms of the house. Bedroom. And different aspects. I haven't opened every single book yet. Oh, this was fun. Setting a placemat properly. And I love, you could start with the workbook and then go to the table and get out your placemat and have them practice setting a table on the real table. So it's like it can just kind of spark your imagination as a mom, as a teacher. So we have shapes. Haven't opened up that one yet. Farm. This is colors. We actually already had this one. I just got it again. This one is one that we've had for a while. Look, when I got him for Christmas, that we have started using. So I wanted to show you one that was done a little bit. So he was it was supposed to find the numbers, so he was supposed to go in and circle the numbers. And so he needed a little bit of direction with this, but he did draw all these circles himself. He loves circling things. And this was a little bit early on in our coloring journey, so he has definitely grown in his coloring skills since. Traffic, so he had to put airplanes on all the little circles. This was airport traffic. Putting petals on the flowers. Here he was supposed to come in and circle all the acorns along the path. So he did these circles. Love circles. Matching the halves of eggs. Cars. The cars were fun. So we've been working through that book. We did cut out a couple of the pages because it had a matching game for numbers. So we have liked these books. I've tried the books before, but what's totally new to me is the activity kits, which I saw at the store, but I wanted to try the books first. I can show you what's inside. Google activity kit. I'll show you what's inside. The box came a little bit split. Might have to glue that side. But inside there's a little booklet with ideas for how to use the different materials. Some just ideas for different games, or just setting out the cards and letting the kid explore and play the way you would want to. There's some information there. And then it comes with a sheet here which has 4 different habitats, like a desert, forest, rainforest, and polar habitat, I believe. I think we're gonna cut this and laminate it so it will last and we can use it. Then they have different little animals that can punch out of these cards, and then you can use them with the mats. I think I might use them for sorting activities, which animal lives where, probably. For these little ones, or we can just do it with playtime, kind of just get out one set at a time, use them for some imaginative play together, story play. Then we have other types of cards which have to be punched out, and these are also split so they can turn into little matching puzzles. So they have Arctic animals, polar animals. I love that they really go into animals that you don't necessarily see on every other card or something. Anaconda, panther, that's fun. Skunk, kind of a funny looking skunk. So it comes with quite a few cards here. So yeah, you can punch out each individual card, you can match them, you can use them together with the mats. There's a variety of ideas. So for the little sets, we also have a feelings set that we bought, which has I think looks like different feelings about different kind of situations that you might feel. I think this one will be a really cool one to be able to have to play and do different activities with. We also have a shapes one, so I have a shapes book and the shapes activity kit, and we have a numbers kit. I can show you the inside of this as well. This is a similar type of matching puzzle style. So we have these are 2 cards that match. You can make matches out of the 1 giraffe and 2 swan versus actually showing you the 2 swans. 3, number 3, so we have the image of how many there are, we have the number, and we have the word. So I think I can definitely imagine a lot of different ways we might end up using these. They seem to be very good quality, very easy on the eyes, which is always nice as a homeschool mom. So these are the materials from my latest very small homeschool haul, upping our preschool game. Now I have seen some reviews of these on Amazon that were pretty negative, saying like, this is not Montessori. I'm a Montessori registered or licensed educator, and if what you want is Montessori, don't get this. And I don't really know anything about Montessori. I just like, to me, necessarily the word or the exact educational philosophy doesn't matter so much. If it does really matter to you, then you may want to take such reviews into account. But to me, what matters is it something that's enjoyable to use? Is it something that's effective to use with my kids? Is it something that we can really learn from and enjoy learning with and enjoy just exploring our world, building skills, getting to know the world around us, having a lot of fun with homeschool preschool? Then that's my kind of thing. So to me, the exact name doesn't matter. I just bought the Montessori Method because I had already used 1 or 2 of their workbooks and I had really, really liked them. Oh, that is funny. An Intestines Maze. Oh, there we got all of our intestines right there, and you can color the different parts in different colors. Yeah, see, this is cool. I'm excited to use these. We'll be taking it slow because my son is a little bit on the young side. But you know, you can never. It's always good to be prepared and start thinking as we go into the months. At this toddler preschooler age, I feel like they learn so fast and they're just so hungry for more. So I'm excited. Thank you for joining me for this little haul video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel, 7 and All, for more content from our adventurous and creative homeschooling family. Bye!